well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You gotta think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You gotta take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and it's going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. All right, here we go with the former UFC title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. Daniel, you guys go way back. Obviously, we can talk about the athletic credentials. Some, though, have questioned his fight IQ in some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight, right, opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A-plus skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. Iron Michael Chandler steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chase the Dream Hooper. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
All right, so potentially a significant moment here early. A huge uppercut from the wrestler lands flush on the BJJ foot.
I mean, he did a great job of getting his hips back, turning into that uppercut, landing it, and showing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter that it's not only sprawls, but it's sprawl and brawl.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Nice defense there, huge block. Both guys appeared to land there.
Oh, he did a real good job of levitating off of the strike, too. He passed the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Chandler's in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Getting awfully close on the submission now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Second round underway. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Right hook to the head block. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand lands. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Great timing on that double leg.
Chandler's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Michael Chandler. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Back mount now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Chandler's back into full guard. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, it's tight. Like he might succumb to the submission there, but he escapes and gets back to his feet. Very nice. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Champ. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Now he's going full mode. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Great job landing from the top position.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Third round underway. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, big left hook there. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip.
Good stick. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Now goes to the uppercut.
He's back in the clinch.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Guillotine jump.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the kick. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Fighters inverted now.
He's getting them out here.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Chandler's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. That was nice. Full side control now. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he's going to drop his chin.
Oh, great submission defense. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem, it is not. But let us look back at some of the replays from that round because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
Long as I ain't never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that. But it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that and for the fighter try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round. Nice jab. Oh, big elbow. Oh, he's in real trouble now. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's doing a really good good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Chandler's back in full guard.
He passes to half. Massive shot from the top.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase him back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancement if you're patient.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
In the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
And there you go. Again, half guard. Oh, right into mount.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Beautiful transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Nice work. Last 5 minutes coming up. This is where champions are made. I want you to dig deep and really put the pressure on this guy. We trained our tails off.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Able to land there with the straight left. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Michael Chandler gets the takedown. Useful.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, feet on the hips here. minutes and counting to go in this fight.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's gotta do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Strike back!
15 seconds. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Chase the Dream Hooper!
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. A lot of people had higher expectations for this wrestler in this matchup with the BJJ player here tonight, but seemed like when they hit the ground, there was a huge strength discrepancy, and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner just had more tools.
And it's one of those times where the grappler was so good that the wrestler seemed a bit confused. And this guy is